Isaac Newton, the man who discovered gravity, the father of modern physics, one of the greatest minds in human history. But what if a lot of what you learned about him was a lie? What if I told you Newton spent more time trying to turn metal into gold than doing physics? That he stabbed a needle into his own eye to see what would happen? That he calculated the exact year the world will end? The real Isaac Newton was an alchemist, a prophet, a heretic, and possibly a madman. This is the Scrutiny cult, and these are the facts they never wanted you to know. Number 10. Newton was a secret alchemist. He wrote over 1 million words about alchemy, more than all his physics and math combined. While the world celebrated his laws of motion, he was locked in his lab trying to discover the philosopher's stone to turn metal into gold. For centuries, this was hidden because it was too embarrassing for the father of science. Number 9. He predicted the world would end in 2060. Newton spent decades analyzing biblical prophecy like a math equation. He calculated that the apocalypse won't happen before 2060, but could happen exactly then. He genuinely believed he was chosen by God to decode these divine secrets. Number 8. Newton died a virgin at 84. There's zero evidence he ever had any romantic or sexual relationship. No girlfriends, boyfriends, nothing. Some say he was asexual. Others believe his religious extremism made him view desire as sinful. He denied himself any human connection his entire life. Number 7. He stabbed his own eye with a needle. Yes, on purpose. To study vision, Newton inserted a blunt needle between his eyeball and eye socket, then pressed it to change his eye's shape. He did this multiple times, documenting the colors and shapes he saw. Today, this would get you institutionalized. For Newton, just science. Number 6. Mercury poisoning caused his mental breakdown. In 1693, Newton went insane, paranoid, sleepless, sending bizarre, accusatory letters to friends. Scientists later found massive mercury levels in his hair. He had been poisoning himself for years during his alchemy experiments, inhaling toxic fumes while trying to create gold. Number 5. He believed he was God's chosen prophet. Newton saw himself as specially selected to decode divine messages hidden in nature and the Bible. His scientific work? Just the beginning. His real mission was unlocking biblical prophecies and understanding God's master plan for humanity. Number 4. Newton secretly rejected Christianity. He didn't believe in the Trinity, a belief that could have destroyed him in the 1600s England. He thought Christianity had been corrupted and kept this heresy hidden his entire life. His private papers, discovered centuries later, revealed he was a religious rebel living a double life. Number 3. He only laughed once in his life. Newton was cold, joyless, never smiled. But when a student asked what use geometry was, Newton burst out laughing, finding the question absurdly stupid. Then he went right back to being miserable. 84 years. One laugh. Number 2. He mathematically calculated hell's dimensions. Newton believed hell was a real, physical place and treated it like a geometry problem. Using biblical clues, he calculated hell's size, location, and structure. The man who mapped the heavens also mapped the underworld. Number 1. He invented the catflap. Amidst all the madness, Newton got annoyed by his cats interrupting his work, so he cut holes in his doors for them. He even made 2 holes, one for his big cat, one for the kitten, the tortured genius, who loved his cats. Isaac Newton wasn't just a scientist. He was an alchemist, a prophet, a heretic, and a madman who poisoned himself chasing secrets that were never meant to be found. Which fact shocked you most? Drop it in the comments. Subscribe to the Scrutiny cult for more hidden truths about history's most famous figures. Jesus or Beethoven next? You decide. Stay curious, stay skeptical, question everything.